Hi guys, Health Coach Shalynne here. Today is day 22. So I have just 8 more days to be on the Whole30 journey. Hi guys, Health Coach Shalynne here, and welcome to day 22 of my Whole30 journey. And I am so excited to bring you another great wrap up for today. There were some great things that happened today. Like I said, I'm pretty far into the journey now because it's obviously almost over. But one thing that really stood out to me over the last couple of days, and especially today, is because since I have not been having any sugar at all, I can taste the sweetness of my fruit. So just bear with me for a second when I say that. So we know that fruit is naturally sweet and that it has its natural content where you can taste the sweetness of it. But there has been a change in my tongue palate in that fruit is so sweet to me now. So today, I had an apple and I was like, oh my gosh, this apple is so sweet. It's so delicious. And I think that is something that I'm going to love going forward, being able to taste the natural sweetness in fruit. And so yesterday, I brought to you one of the books that I had been using along the journey. I promised to, for the next couple of days, to bring you some more great information. And the book the additional book that I have been using along my whole journey is one of the cookbooks. This cookbook, it is called the Whole30 journey. It's a cookbook, and the thing about having great resources when you're following any type of meal plan is so that you can have variety, you can continue to have instruction, you can continue to have inspiration in what you're eating, and you get the opportunity to try out new recipes. And so I got this book. As I mentioned, I got quite a few of the books because I like to be informed. If you're anything like me, you want to know exactly what you're doing. You want to know how this program is working. What is it going to do for you? What are the benefits? And so with this cookbook, with one of these cookbooks, I've been able to keep things live, fresh, exciting. And so the premise in how you eat when you're on the Whole30 is you're having protein, in each meal, should say in each meal, you're having protein, you're having a healthy fat, you're having a seasonings, and you're having lots of vegetables. And that is great. So some of the things that really stood out to me from this cookbook on page 179, I learned how to make the basic mayonnaise. And I love that because, you know, the writers of this book, the writers of this program took a lot into a lot into consideration because, if there's things that you cannot have, then what can you have? And so the basic mayonnaise recipe on page 179 has been a lifesaver. So in the times that I've made open-faced turkey burgers, I've been able to just put that mayonnaise right there, right on top. In the times when I might have wanted tuna fish salad, I could mix the mayonnaise in that. And it's so simple. It was just basically olive oil, 1 egg, mustard powder, salt, and lemon juice, I should say. Something that completely blew my mind is G, which is clarified butter. Had never heard of it. It's never been on my radar. I am a fan of it now. The book does give you a recipe in how you can make clarified butter, but I found it on Amazon. And with that clarified butter, it's a healthy fat. Obviously, I use it as a healthy fat. And I've been sauteing my vegetables in it in preparation for my omelets. that I've been making, and just so many other great things. I want to show you this one picture in here because I've been making this Southwest. Look how nice that is. Like, I need to meet Dallas and Melissa because they are just like the bomb. But so look at that. So I have been making this Southwest scrambled eggs in the morning, and I love avocado, and so it's just a perfect marriage of everything. You've got your protein, and then the fruit that you excuse me, the vegetables that are on top are your you can use pico de gallo. You can use just fresh salsa. I've been using sauteed spinach, and then it's just wonderful. And so most people like, well, Health Coach Shalynne, how have you been doing this without eating cheese? Who eats an omelet without cheese? Me. Me on the Whole30, and it has been great. So it was different not having cheese, but I've gotten used to it, and it's fine. It's fine. Something else that I love, if you've followed any of my journeys, you know that I love zoodles. And so I have a Zizzetti type of machine, and so I pump out that zucchini and it comes out looking like pasta. And so this recipe right here has been amazing, and I love shrimp. And so this Rusmesco garlic shrimp with zoo noodles or zoodles has been great. Great. That was one of my favorites. And then I love cauliflower rice, and so I was so pleased to see that the cauliflower rice recipe was right in this book also. I love it, love it. And that's on page 272. And so one of the things that I wanted to make sure I pointed out to you is that, people are always like, well, you're on that program. Why did you buy those books? Couldn't you have done it without investing anything? I always like to look at what kind of return am I getting for my money and what I'm investing in. So I felt that it was worth me investing in the tools that I needed to make my journey a success, and I feel great. So good things happened today. I actually made homemade ketchup. Oh, it was delicious. Homemade ketchup. I did find a recipe outside of this book, but the homemade ketchup, totally Whole30 approved, and it was sweetened by dates. Oh my gosh. So if you follow me on Facebook, jump on there. You'll find the post on there, and it is great. And so I made 2 huge mason jars full of ketchup, and so it's going on everything. So today was great. I felt good. I love that I'm listening to my body. I took a nap this afternoon, and that felt great. I feel energized. I did some cleaning today, and I let that cleaning take the precedence over my working out today, because I cleaned bathrooms and I scrubbed floors, and I felt that was good, because you want to give yourself some movement. It doesn't have to always be hardcore pumping 100 pounds. As long as you're moving, you're doing fine. And so that's all I have for you today on today of 22 of my Whole30 journey. Oh, and I should probably mention, I did put up a new post today for Keep It Spicy Sunday, and today is going to be brought to you by Time. So make sure you check that out, like it, comment, share it, subscribe to the channel. Great things are in the works for Health Coach Shalynne, and I'm so honored that you have been following me on this journey. I hope you all have a great evening. Bye, and I'll see you next time.